hello. You gonna help? What about you? Yeah. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I'll go ahead and take these off. I hope everybody is doing well, and I can tell you it is much nicer doing this second video inside than being outside. It is a little chilly out there, and the fire actually feels fantastic. Very cold day, very cold day. So I wanted to do, well, hello, yes. She was very naughty. Heather and I had to go to the store, and so we went and did laundry today, which was very exciting. When we were gone, it was too cold to leave them outside. Normally when we're going to go and do something, we leave them out, because this one, my little princess here, doesn't know how to behave herself. So she got into a can of peanuts that I had on my table and ate them all. So she gets separation anxiety, and so if we're gone too long, she gets into destructive mode and gets into stuff that she shouldn't get into. But I wasn't leaving them outside for a couple of hours when it's 15 degrees. I'm just not going to do it. So you take the chances and you'll see what happens. But that's kind of how she rolls. But the other two are always good. So it's always her. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today. I want to talk to you about, are we really that far apart? Are we that far gone that people can't find that common ground? And if you look at people want to lump you in a camp. They want you to be either left or right. They don't want to put you anywhere else. You're either left or you're right. Okay. Well, there's extreme left. There's extreme right. Then you have left and right, and then you have your more moderate folks in the middle, I think is the right way to kind of put it. I don't think, other than the extreme left and the extreme right, those two camps are never going to ever come together. They're never going to find a common ground. That is, I truly believe that 100%. Those two groups forget about it. They're just not going to ever come together. They're never ever going to work together. And it's unfortunate, to be honest with you. But I believe that the rest of us can find a common ground. We need to learn to agree to disagree. I think that that's a big part of it. And if we can do that, we're going to be much better off with being able to realize everybody has differences, respect each other's differences, and come together and have some kind of common ground. But if you listen to the news media, that's never going to happen. And so I think that the news media definitely perpetuates things, tries to make it look much more extreme than it is with people in groups. And I don't think that is the case. I really don't. I don't think that this country's that far gone. I hope it's not. Let me rephrase that. I hope it's not that far gone, that we can't come to some kind of commonality that we can work together with and find things that we can agree on. And there's certain things that people are very strongly entrenched in. And that's okay. You can have your views, but you can also be in a position where you respect other people's rights to believe what they want to believe. And I think that if we can come together and do that, I truly believe that we are not lost as a country. I'm hoping that, I'm not too much of an optimistic type of person, but, the insanity that is perpetuated out there, what you have to understand, the news media has an agenda. They always have an agenda. That is never going to change. And their strings are pulled by the powers that be, whoever is really truly in charge. And if you think Biden is the one in charge and Kamala Harris, or Kamala, whatever, however you say her name, you're sadly mistaken, because those two clowns are not the ones that are in charge. Okay, just like Trump and Pence were not in charge. Just like before that, going back and going back and going back. They're not the ones really in charge. They don't run the country. They're a figurehead. They're put out there to make you think that you have some form of a choice. But realistically, the people that run this country have been running this country for a long, long time. And, they're the ones that pull the strings. They're the ones that tell you what to think, how to feel, what to do. The new shiny thing that is out there that everybody has to have. Those are all distractions. Those were all done to distract you, to keep you occupied with other things, just like sporting events. I mean, I love sports, I'm not going to lie. I love baseball and I love football. They're my two favorite sports. I used to love to play basketball. I don't like pro basketball just because it's not, I don't know, it's just not like it used to be. But I love college basketball. Love watching college basketball. But, it's just, it's a different, the whole thing is different now, but it's just entertainment, mindless, something that you don't have to think about all the other nonsense that's going on, and you can root for your team and see how they do. So, but all these things are distractions while we continue to watch our country erode, if something is not done to change that, then I think we're in deep, deep trouble. I think we're in deep, deep trouble. So I think that if, people can find that common ground to come together and say, hey, we may not always agree on things, but we do agree that this country's in trouble and we need to, do something about it. Change has to be made one way or another. And it's not about continuing to sink further and further and further into debt to do that. That's not the answer. It really isn't. If that's the case, just give everybody a bunch of money. And I'm not talking about a $2,000 check. Give everybody $30,000, $40,000 and let them go out and spend it. Well, you want to see the economy start booming then? It'll boom. Things will get rocking and rolling then. But, they'll never do that. They come up with all these, this plan, that plan, the other plan, and then a lot of that money goes into somebody's pocket that it shouldn't go into. I mean, that's a reality that happens all the time. Money disappears, things happen. You look at back when, and I'm just going to use this as an example. When Obama was trying to get going with the green energy thing, and he had, invested a lot of that money into these startup solar companies. And what happened? A lot of those solar companies, as soon as they got rolling and got that money, that stimulus from the government, they filed for bankruptcy. Well, that money went somewhere, right? That money went somewhere, and it went in somebody's pocket. That's where it went. So these things happen, and it happens all the time. It's just a matter of, paying attention to stuff. Stop being distracted. Stop fighting amongst ourselves and realizing that we've been played, and that we've been played for a very, very long time. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Can we come together? Is it too late for us to come together? I'm always going to be an optimist and say that I think that there's always a chance. The way things are going, is it look hopeful? It doesn't. Being honest, we're just, it's so amazing to me that our society is where it is. Hello. How are you? How are you? Miss Pandora, little bitty girl. She's still the boss, though. She may be the littlest one, but she's the boss. Aren't you? Say yes, because I'm smart. Because I'm a smart girl. Anyway, folks, like I said, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear what you think of where we're at, what we're doing. You know, this constant us and them and all this. It drives me crazy. It really, really does. Because the reality is, it's this small percentage of people against the rest of us. And as long as they can continue to pull those strings and make us dance and play these games, they're not worried at all. Because we're never going to focus on them. And that's the reality. You know, we're fighting over peanuts while they're collecting everything else. And that's been going on forever. And it amazes me that people just don't go, yeah, I'm not doing it no more. It's starting to come to that. People are waking up and they're realizing, I think. And I think people are tired of it. And so when people have had enough, then something gets done. And we'll see how that goes. But I think we're in for an interesting ride. That is my take on it. And I think it will be interesting to see how things play out. Really do. What? Was that you or was it Pandora? I don't think it was Hella. Hella's down there sleeping. I think it was Pandora. So, anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your week is starting well. Again, I'm live streaming at 8 p.m. tonight. Hardcore Preppers only. If you are not one of the Hardcore Preppers, if you would like to be in that live stream, it's just for Hardcore Preppers. You can join us by joining and becoming a Hardcore Prepper. I know some of you are going to say, oh, I can't afford that, I can't do it. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm still live streaming 3 other days a week. I do Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That's not going to change. This is just a lot more intimate, what I do tonight. Because it's a lot smaller crowd, and it's much more personal. And so if you're interested in doing that, feel free to join us. If you don't want to, that's okay too. I mean, you know, nobody's twisting your arm. So, but just letting you know that I will be live streaming for my Hardcore Preppers tonight at 8 o'clock and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you would like to join us, you're more than welcome to. All right? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? So, anyway, guys, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day again. Like I said, I hope you're being safe and that you're prepping, that you're getting ready. That's the smartest thing you can do. So, hang in there. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be okay. All right? I'm going to jump off of here for now, and I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m., the ones that will be joining me, obviously. And have a great day. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. And as soon as we really could figure that out, we're going to be in such better shape. Stop letting them divide us. Race, religion, political affiliation, the vaxxed, the unvaxxed. Those are the tools that are used to divide. Alright, and there's other tools in that drawer that's used as well, but those are the main ones. And they continue to drive those wedges, pit people against people. If we can come together, we can create a beautiful world. I really do believe that, okay? So, also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Alright? I will see you all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you've enjoyed the fire. It has felt wonderful. And obviously we have Miss Hella is right here. This is the time of year she likes to spend quite a bit of time right in front of that fireplace. So, but she's a big baby. You sleeping, girly? Mm-hmm. They just like to be close to me. You too, Hump. Yeah, Pandy. Alright, guys. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.